Have you ever wondered what makes someone a narcissist? Now, what if you chose to analyze your behavior when it comes to narcissism? What if you could be a narcissist? In an Insider article, licensed clinical social worker Laura McLeod explained that if you prefer to talk about yourself and your dreams or discover that you spend a lot of time thinking about yourself, it doesn't always indicate that you're a narcissist or even highly self-centered. It may simply mean you enjoy talking about yourself and focusing on your goals. However, noticing that you spend plenty of time concentrating on yourself may trigger off some alarm bells in your mind and cause you to question whether or not this is healthy. So, are you curious as to if you're the narcissist or not? Well, let's look at 5 hidden signs that you are actually the narcissist. Number 1, conversation monopolizer. Suppose you're having a conversation with your coworker. Let's analyze the pattern. Is it interpersonal and interactive, or does it seem like you're the one hogging the ball? According to clinical psychologist Dr. Ramani Durvasula, in a video published by MedCircle explaining 9 signs of conversational narcissism, there is no healthy give and take in a conversation with a narcissist, and they take up most of the airtime. It's a one-way street for them. What they have to say is all that matters. All they talk about is what they've done or what they're thinking about. It's possible for narcissists to hear something out, but only to explain their opinions are right, and yours are wrong. Narcissists discount, ignore, disparage, ridicule, or otherwise make other people's feelings and needs seem insignificant. Do you often monopolize the conversation? Ignore others' feelings? Number 2, tall man syndrome. No, it actually has nothing to do with height or gender. The reality is far from it. This phrase was first introduced in 2011 in an article written by clinical psychologist Dr. Susan Haitlum. In her clinical practice, she noticed a pattern of arrogance and entitlement when clients achieved positions of greater significance. The tall man syndrome manifests in people who consider themselves superior to everyone for their special qualities. Therefore, this doesn't just refer to business people or leaders who boast about their accomplishments in the workplace. Additionally, these psychological realities also characterize individuals who feel superior because they are wealthier, more attractive, or have higher status. Number 3, rules are irrelevant. According to therapist Bill Eddy, in his Psychology Today article, 5 Common and Predictable Grievances of Narcissists, narcissists are intolerant of rules because rules restrict their freedom. The law is irrelevant to them. So why should they bother adhering to the restrictions? A range of these behaviors can be displayed from speeding or breaking traffic laws to stealing whatever they want. In a relationship, the rules aren't mutual. Narcissists often enforce the rules on everyone else, but they don't believe the rules apply to them. Number 4, dish it out. Does criticism pose a severe threat to you, or are you able to take it well? Clinical psychologist Leon F. Seltzer explains that when criticized, narcissists exhibit excessive reactions, often dishing it out or turning on the criticizer with resentment. They don't really care whether the criticism is constructive or destructive. Simply put, they're not able to take any form of criticism. They strive at all costs to shut out any negative feedback, holding fiercely to a positive but inflated sense of self. And number 5, blame and shame equals self-hatred. Let's ponder on this simple question. When you were little and spilled your glass of milk at the table, what happened? Therapist Eleanor Greenberg says your answer explains whether you learn to be realistic about your mistakes or you learn to shift the blame to someone else. A narcissist answers that their parents often blamed and punished them for being so careless and clumsy. In contrast, those who are relatively relaxed and realistic about their mistakes report that their parents gave them words of comfort like, "Don't worry, get the paper towels from the kitchen and I'll help you clean it up." Narcissists typically grow up under harsh criticism for mistakes, which leads them to develop a harsh, critical inner guiding voice and to look for any way to shift the blame to someone else. If they fail to do so, they may feel a deep sense of self-hatred and shame, leading to self-hating depression. So, do you worry that you're likely a narcissist? The good news is, the fact that you worry that you're a narcissist shows you are introspective and care a lot whether or not you hurt others because of your behavior. According to marriage and family therapist Dan Newharth, this is a strong indication that you are probably not a narcissist. However, if you do relate to any of these signs and you want